Taylor Swift is the kindest young woman you could ever meet, radiating warmth and humility. She treated us like royalty. The first time we met, her opening words were, "I've been excited to meet you. I want every story about Travis." That's the true account from Jeff Roski, Travis's former high school coach, invited to a Kansas City Chiefs game and fortunate to meet Taylor Swift, Travis's girlfriend and now fiancée. It was a moment that instantly melted the ice, the pop superstar eagerly requesting inside tales about her future husband's early days. "There's plenty of it," Roski chuckled, recalling how Kelce's high school drive often bordered on chaos. For Roski, seeing Kelce at this stage of life has been deeply fulfilling. "Football is remarkable, but this is life," he said. "I am beyond thrilled for him to become a husband, even more thrilled for him to be a father someday. I pray for little Kelce's running around soon." Taylor just smiled knowingly. Sitting in his office on the windswept Lake Erie shore, Jeff Roski gestures proudly to the framed jerseys adorning the walls. The Ohio high school coach boasts a storied roll call of former students, highlighting NFL careers, collegiate excellence, and successful business ventures across Cleveland. One jersey behind glass needs no introduction. The red Kansas City Chiefs shirt with 87 on the back, instantly recognized by NFL fans worldwide for over a decade. Now, even those who cannot distinguish quarterbacks from tight ends instantly know the name Travis Kelce, the three-time Super Bowl champion, has seamlessly transitioned from elite athlete to global superstar alongside the world's biggest pop icon, Taylor Swift. In Kelce's hometown of Cleveland Heights, Ohio, the Times spoke with those who helped shape the future NFL Hall of Famer, painting a portrait of a man who, despite extraordinary sporting accolades, has largely remained humble and grounded. The multi-millionaire, whose latest Chiefs contract reached $34 million, remains devoted to Cleveland Heights and the high school he credits for much of his growth and success. With his approaching 36th birthday sparking intensified speculation about retirement, Kelce is said to be happier than ever, friends reveal. Roski, 59, stays in close contact with his former student and his family, growing emotional while reflecting on Kelce's future with Swift. "Football's remarkable, but this is life," he says. "I'm so thrilled for him to become a husband, and even more thrilled for him to be a father someday. I pray for little Kelce's running around here in the next couple years." Kelce was born in Westlake, Ohio, to Ed, a steel industry salesman, and Donna, a banking executive. He grew up alongside his brother Jason in the middle-class suburb of Cleveland Heights. By the time Kelce entered Cleveland Heights High School in 2004, it was evident he was an exceptionally gifted athlete, tall and powerful, even as a teenager. The future 6'5" tight end literally and figuratively towered above his peers. Travis was a big, cheerful, jovial young man, widely liked and with countless friends. A natural jokester who kept the mood light, recalls Mike Jones, the 60-year-old former head coach of Cleveland Heights High School football. Fans of the podcast Kelce co-hosts with Jason New Heights will recognize the description instantly. During a viral August appearance on the show to announce her new album, Swift called her fiancé a human exclamation point. Pell's meteoric rise on the football field was, in hindsight, completely inevitable. Ratsky recalls, "I remember at his graduation telling his mom, 'Your son is destined to play in the NFL one day.' And the only person who can stop Travis is Travis," he says. Kelce followed his brother on a scholarship to the University of Cincinnati to play for the Bearcats football team. In the summer of 2010, Travis Kelce should have been training on the Bearcats field with his teammates. Instead, he found himself squeezed into a tiny cubicle working a telemarketing job for $8 an hour. Kelce had lost both his scholarship and his place on the team after failing a doping test for marijuana. Depression quickly set in following the first major setback of his life. "All I had been doing is playing outside, playing sports my entire life," Kelce told ESPN in 2017. "I had never sat down and tried to earn a living like that. That's not to knock anybody's 9 to 5, that's just not for me." Rodsky remembers a heartfelt, come to Jesus talk with Kelce that lasted until 2 a.m. "You're going to sit at the front of the class," he says. "You're going to earn incredible grades. You are going to be the model citizen. Then you're going to beg, borrow, and plead to get back on that team." Not for the first time, Big Brother stepped in to save the day. Jones recalled how Jason, also widely tipped as a future professional football Hall of Famer, kept Travis disciplined during high school. When his younger sibling lost his scholarship, Jason allowed him to crash in his room, squeezing another bed beside his own, and passionately advocated for his brother with the Cincinnati coaches. It worked, and Kelce rejoined the team the following year. Jones believes the setback ultimately strengthened his former student. Travis was able to mature and grow from the experience. After transitioning to the tight end position, Kelce was drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs in 2013, joining his brother in the NFL. He has fulfilled the sky-high expectations his high school coaches set, with many now regarding him as the greatest player at his position. Among his many individual records are the most consecutive and overall seasons with 1,000 or more receiving yards, 7 for a tight end, the most career Super Bowl receptions, 35, and the most career playoff receptions, 178. Kelce earned All-Pro First Team honors 4 times and was named to the 2010s All-Decade Team by the Pro Football Hall of Fame. By winning 3 Super Bowls, he emerged as a cornerstone of the Chiefs dynasty. With his striking looks and magnetic personality, Kelce naturally gravitated towards showbiz. In 2016, he starred in the reality dating show Catching Kelce, dating 50 women, 1 from each state, in pursuit of a partner, which unsurprisingly ended with 0 results. Kelce admitted on a podcast this year, "The worst thing I ever did was the dating show." In 2023, he hosted Saturday Night Live, and this summer, he made a cameo in Adam Sandler's comedy sequel, Happy Gilmore 2. His relationship with Swift skyrocketed his celebrity. The English teacher and the gym teacher, one of the most talked about romances of recent years, began in the summer of 2023 when Kelce attended one of Swift's era's tour performances at the Chiefs' Arrowhead Stadium. He later admitted he tried and failed to give Swift a friendship bracelet with his number at the concert. The singer gently teased him for the attempt during their joint New Heights appearance. Rumors quickly circulated that they were dating, but confirmation arrived in September when Swift attended a Chiefs game. Her NFL appearances sparked controversy, drawing backlash from fans over the extensive television coverage during matches. Swift attended the Super Bowl last year, witnessing Kelce reach the pinnacle of his sport again. She returned this year to watch him lose before both slipped back into relative obscurity during the off-season, his from football and hers from a 21-month tour. Though never fully removed from the paparazzi's glare, the couple re-emerged in their own spotlight on the New Heights podcast in August. The glimpse they offered into their relationship was intimate, despite unfolding in front of 1.3 million live viewers and 20 million more after it aired. Their engagement announcement on August 26th dominated headlines worldwide. "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married," Swift captioned a series of images capturing the moment Kelce proposed in the garden of his home in La Summit, Missouri. Kelce's connection with Swift has amplified his popularity at Cleveland Heights High School, where he graduated in 2008. He remains involved with the school, but prefers to keep his charitable efforts private. Laura Lowell, executive director of the Heights School Foundation, noted Kelce's active participation in both athletics and academics. A match-worn jersey of Kelce's, signed with his autograph and Heights Forever in black marker, hangs on a wall just around the corner from the office of Joe D'Amato, the school's athletic director. The shirt has become a major attraction for visiting fans whenever Cleveland Heights sports teams play. That's where visitors gather for games inside the gym. D'Amato41 says, "And now I see a bunch of teenage girls from other schools or their moms taking pictures in front of the jerseys." Among the sporting memorabilia in Roski's office at Villa Angela St. Joseph High School near Lake Erie, where he is head football coach, is a framed photograph on a shelf behind his desk. It shows the coach and his daughter smiling alongside his most famous former student, with Kelce's even more renowned fiancé at the end. Roski has met Swift twice, the first time at a Chiefs game 2 years ago. She is the kindest young woman you could ever meet and completely down to earth. Roski says she treated us like royalty. The first time we met, her opening words were, "I've been looking forward to meeting you. I want to hear all the dirt about Travis." Roski keeps the numbers of 750 past and present students in his phone. He texts Kelce throughout the year and says he would be honored to receive a wedding invitation. Considering his age and the physically grueling nature of the NFL, is there any truth to the speculation that Kelce is nearing retirement? I'm proud of what he's accomplished athletically, but eventually that ends. And the question is, who is the man behind it? Roski says, pointing to the signed jersey on the wall with a smile, "Travis has grown into a leader with a kind heart and a zest for life. As a coach or a father, what more could you hope for in a son or a player?